I'm live. I'm alive and I'm live. Oh my god, isn't that so cool, chat? Isn't it so cool? I realized my... Hold up. I think my tripod is a little crooked. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's no longer crooked. I fixed the tripod! Okay, I have auto white balance on. Goddamn, I don't like the auto white balance on. Okay, I need to turn that off. Dude, ew. The auto white balance makes things look so bad. Makes things look so bad. Okay, I need... There we go. 5,000! Okay. Fucking... Okay, because when I do the auto white balance, it just makes everything look so, like, cold. Makes it look like nighttime. I want it to look like daytime. It does make my skin a little more orange. Okay, I'll look a little bit like Trump. Hello! Hello, Mello. Welcome in, this kid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Or should I say, welcome. Oh, holy poop, bro. That's so funny. Ah! I'm live. Chat, am I live? Chat, did you know that I'm live? Sorry, guys. Sorry, did you guys know that? Welcome. I see what you did there. My Shayla! See, I get it now. Okay, I was there yesterday. Okay, I know now. Okay, I also, chat, something big is gonna happen this stream. You know what's gonna happen this stream? Something big. Something big's I don't know what. Maybe an asteroid will happen. Maybe we'll get news of the big beautiful obituary. But 7-day streak. Very cool, Amber. Very awesome. Very poggers. Give me one moment. I'm just Transgender Thursday. Very cool. Okay, very awesome. Okay, wow. Wow. Now I'm live on 2 places. Drippy Cat asking me, I'm live on TikTok now. I'm live on TikTok now. Okay, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Wow, me live on TikTok? TikTok, I hardly know her. TikTok. Yeah, that's a TikTok reference. That's a reference to TikTok. I don't know if you guys know what TikTok is, but it's like... You guys probably don't even know what TikTok is. You guys probably aren't in the know like that. But welcome in, everybody! It is yet another day, yet another stream. Wow. Wow, I don't know why okay, well, I don't know why that's so... Okay, there we go. Another stream, another day. Okay, another day, another stream. Okay, which is very cool. Okay, very poggers. Okay, very awesome. Accumulating riches. I don't know if I'm accumulating that much riches. Okay, but yeah. No, Tic Tac, not Tic Tac. No, it's Tic Tac. Como estas? I know what that means. That's Spanish for hello. Yeah. It's not Spanish for hello. It's how are you, isn't it? I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I know like el baño, agua, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Yeah, I guess my Spanish is pretty good, chat. My Spanish is undefeated. Yeah. I'm pretty goated with the Spanish. No, I'm not. I'm really not. When I speak Spanish, I feel like a Spanish speaker is gonna be like, "Please never speak my language again." And I would be like, "You know what? Fair. Okay, I get it. Okay, not the best at speaking Spanish or English for that matter. I'm not very good at any language. Language is very hard. Language is weird and hard, and words come out of my mouth, and sometimes I don't even know what those words mean, you know? I don't even I don't even know. They just come out of my mouth like word vomit. Um yeah. So they just come out of my mouth. I don't know. I don't know. But welcome in, everybody. It is Transgender Thursday. Well, it's Thursday. It's also TikTok Thursday. Fun fact, okay? Wow, can you guys believe it's Thursday already? Wow, Thursday already. Wow. Wow, Thursday already. Wow. Okay, I think we get the point that it's Thursday. What if I were like, no, it's not Thursday anymore. What if I were to, what if I were to like, yeah, Thursday. One day till the weekend. Yeah. The one thing about being an adult though is like I realized there's not really like a like a weekend, you know? Not that like you don't get off, but I'm saying like throughout my adult life when I've had a job, my like the like weekend has never been like my weekend, you know? It's kind of like a white collar thing. Like I feel like usually as I've worked in my adult life, my days off are usually like usually get I like two of the jobs that I've had, I would always get Wednesday off. So, uh Quasi, welcome in, first time chatter. If you don't know who I am, I'm Pappy the First. I'm epic, woke, gay, transgender, awesome, funny, hot, sexy, cool, epic, epic. Did I mention epic? Did I mention epic? All in that order. So welcome in. Bro, why am I getting a 1 minute ad segment right now? I didn't run the ad. It runs the ad at the top of the hour. So it usually runs it within like the first 10 minutes of stream. I don't know. There's like a string in my shirt that keeps like poking me in like the collarbone. I don't know why. It's just like yeah. Yeah. But it's also too it's like doing social media as my job now. It's like I do social media stuff every day. So it's like I work every day. But I wouldn't say I like I don't know, cuz like doing social media stuff and working for myself, it's like I don't work like I work every day, but I don't work as much as people work during like a weekday. Like I don't work 8-hour days. I work like 6-hour days. I work like 5 to 6 hour days, but I do that like every day. So I am doing like 40 hours a week per se. It's just like I do it every day rather than like 5 days a week, you know? Um, if that makes sense. Yeah. But cookie dough or dill? That's funny. That's funny, chatter. Cookie dough. Easy. So you don't have a break? I mean, again, it's like I make my own schedule. So I mean, I mean, I post and I stream every day, but like some days, some days I do less work, some days I do more work. Like today, I woke up at I woke up and I like cleaned my house. I cleaned well, not my whole house. I cleaned the bathroom, and I baked a pizza. And then I spent this whole afternoon scheduling probably like 50 something uploads on YouTube and on like Facebook. So I spent a lot of like time today just like doing like like titling things and tagging stuff and like posting or like scheduling post for pretty much the next month. So and now I'm streaming. So I've pretty much been like and like I finished cleaning my house around like 12:30, so I've been working probably since like 1. So, yeah. Also, thank you, Vinny, for the Go Popular and the Heart Me. Sorry, I missed that. Um, but yeah, that's just how it be. That just how it be sometimes, you know. Like, yeah, you go, girl, yeah. But then, like the day before, I didn't do it. I mean, I like did some stuff, but yesterday I spent more time like setting up stream and streaming than I did anything else. Diarrhea. I did not have that today. I had pretty nice poop today. Pretty nice. Yeah. So yeah. How long have you suffered with I don't suffer with IBS though. Like I don't. Like I usually like once or twice a day. Um Do you be eating a lot of fiber? Yeah, I eat a lot of fiber. I finally got 1,000 Pap coin. Congratulations! Congratulations! What are you gonna use it on? That's a good question. You have the prettiest nose I've ever seen. I didn't know my nose could be pretty, but you learn something new every day. Every day. Every day I learn something new from you, chat. Every day. Every day. It's kind of amazing. I'm kind of impressed. Like, I don't know, uh, yeah. What did you eat for lunch today? I made a pizza. I made me a pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza for lunch today. Yeah. Maybe not the healthiest, but I like making a pizza because it's easy because I can make a big pizza and then like put it in the freezer, um, which makes obviously like meals. I have so much stuff in my freezer. I need to eat. So I have like 3 different soups in my freezer. Actually, I think it's 4 different soups because I have a potato soup, a tomato soup, a clam chowder. Yeah, I need to eat some soup. I got like 3 different soups in my freezer. Um, yeah. Do you model? No. Um, what age did you start hormones? 19. And I'm 79 now, so do the math. Yeah, pretty long time, you know. Pretty much first person to ever do it. No, I'm joking. I'm only 102. Okay, I'm only 102. 79 years old, lol. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The Pappy Mog. Oh, you used it to get emotes. Smart, smart, smart. I need to add a new emote. I need to add like a laughing emote. I know I was gonna do that, but is that your natural hair color? I guess like from here up it's natural. But like this kind of like in part is a little blonder than my natural cuz I dyed it a long time ago, but I never got it re-dyed. Like I had my whole hair kind of blonde. Like if you scroll back on my post far enough, you'll see it. But this is kind of faded back to like a lighter version of my natural. You look good for your age. I would have guessed mid 20s. Yeah. Well, I'm 79 years old. I'm 79 years old. Yep. Yeah. I just had one of those frozen dinners. You're having a rough night, huh? That's kind of a rough night, you know. Having a TV dinner. That's kind of rough. Or not a TV dinner, like a microwave dinner. I don't know. Kind of rough place. Like leftovers or like frozen foods, not that bad. Okay, frozen dinner, like the whole dinner. That's rough. You look good for your age. You don't even look 192. I know. I do look pretty good for 192, but like, Pappy, can I get your hair so I can clone you? Boss boy, um, you can try. You can try. I definitely have plenty of my hair that I have to sweep off my floor. So if you want to like come to my house and like grab a piece of hair and like clone me that way, sure. I don't know what you would do with a clone of me. Actually, I don't want to know the answer. Actually, don't answer that. Also, thank you, Polo, for the roses. Polo, like chicken. Yeah. The notification stayed from the cooking stream. LAFMO. What do you mean the notification stayed from the cooking stream? I changed it. I changed the title. I changed everything. Um, but oh well. Welcome in, Stefan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, yeah, my multi-streaming. Okay, I created a clone army to. I'd create a clone army and take over the world. Okay, Palpatine. Okay, Darth Sidious. Okay, bro. Where are you from? Naboo. Yeah, guys, that was elite Star Wars knowledge. I just know Star Wars like that. Yeah. I can't you can't hear, but there's a dinging sound when people chat. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I do need to fix that. I don't know why Streamlabs is doing that. Hold up. Let me go to Streamlabs real quick. Let me see if I can fix this issue. Okay. Um yeah. Um you see what the IOC put forth at the Olympics? Yeah, that they're banning trans athletes, which to me is kind of dumb cuz like there's only ever been two trans people to compete at the Olympic. It's like, okay, there's not even that trans. Like, I don't know. The whole trans people in sports thing, it's like, even it, like, trans people don't really have, like, a competitive advantage. But it's also, too, it's like, bro, you're banning, like, one person. Like, it's so stupid. Like it's so pointless. They're like, oh, let's ban one individual person. It's like what the fuck are we doing? Like uh yeah, I don't know why chat box. Why is it making noise? Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, I don't know why it turned on chat sound. Okay, the chat sounds should be turned off now. Okay, let me know if it's not turned off. Um, Thank you for being such a great inspiration. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, yeah. Look at the science. Yeah, you can look at the science. Literally shows trans athletes are in line with their cis counterparts. It also too, it's just like I don't know. Even if trans women did have like a massive biological advantage, it's like there aren't any trans women to ban. It's like a stupid panic. It's like a stupid scare. And like the whole like, what if a man transitioned to play? Like no one's doing that. Okay, why would someone take hormones for years? Okay, just to compete? Like that's not happening. It's dumb. I don't even want to have like a trans sport. Like I don't even want to talk about it because I just think it's dumb. Also, thank you, Jess, for the heart me. It's like you're banning like less than 1% of the population from playing in a sport, and that population doesn't even play sports that much. It's like kind of dumb. I transitioned to be employee of the month. Yeah, because then if you change your name, you can get it for like a second time, right? Um, yeah. Also thank you, Goblin Slayer for the roses. Also thank you, Jess, for the heart me. Very cool, very awesome. Um, you are so beautiful. Yeah. I am I am pretty beautiful, you know? I'm like I don't know, what are things that are beautiful? Me. I'm so much like me, you know, because I'm that's kind of like a very narcissistic answer. Yeah. But it's okay, you know. Oh my god, so many of you guys. 65-day streak. I didn't even notice that. God damn, pinballer. Nizkit only with a 10-day streak. L moment. L moment. Turn on the LEDs. They are on. I turned them on. I think I need to swap the batteries out again. They are kind of looking a little dead. Okay, but they are on. Okay, like look, I will zoom all the way in. Let me do trans people wear diapers? No. See, look, chat. Look, they're on. They're on. You can see they're on. They're just not glowing very much. Okay? It's just not they're just not like really glowing, you know? Yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they're not really glowing. Turn off all the lights, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see me. So I'm keeping all the lights on. Goblins in chat. Well, you're the Goblin Slayer, so like I don't know what you're. There's a creeper behind you. Yes, I know there's a creeper behind me. I know there's a creeper behind me. Okay, but guys, don't worry. I'm in creative mode. How do you think I sleep in the bed with the creeper? Okay, because otherwise, if I was in survival mode, I wouldn't be able to sleep in the creeper in the bed with the creeper. Okay, because it would say that you can't sleep. Monsters are nearby. Plus, it would explode. Okay, but I'm not like that. Have you played Fallout New Vegas? I've tried. Every time I try to play it, as soon as I leave like the starting town, the game crashes. So, and I've tried like performance mods to like fix it, but it's still just like it don't play. How big is the creeper? It's probably like 18 inches, 24 inches maybe. Have you played Celeste? Yeah, I didn't really like it. I didn't beat it. I don't really like platformers all that much. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't like platformers. Okay, they take too much precise skill. Okay, and you guys have seen my gaming. You guys know I'm not very good at gaming. So, um, do you need to upgrade your PC? No. It's just like New Vegas is an older game, and it just hasn't. I don't know. Older games sometimes just don't run on newer hardware. I don't know. Um, and it's not like a performance thing. It's just like the game is just poorly optimized. It also is like a game from like 2012, so or like 20. I don't. When did Fallout New Vegas came out? I don't know. Yeah. Will you ever get a life-size Pokemon stuffed animal? I could get the life-sized Gardevoir. Um, can't you play it on your Switch? I don't think Fallout New Vegas is on the Switch. I don't think that is that. I don't know. I have no clue. Um, yeah. Yeah. You're actually so hot. Thank you. I know that. Yeah. Yeah. Fallout New Vegas came out 2010, 2011, I think. Yeah. My PC is literally ancient, yet it runs smooth as butter compared to newer specs. Yeah. Um, Pappy, you are my comfort character. I'm not a character though. I'm like a believe it or not, guys, I'm actually like a real life person. What? What? Waiting for the life size. If I was gonna get a life size Pokemon, Okay, if I was gonna get a life-size plush, I would get the life-size Gardevoir plush. Okay, guys. Okay, that's the one I would get. That's the one I would get. Um, and technically, the Rowlet is actual like sized. Okay, the Rowlet is actually the size that a Rowlet would be. So technically, the Rowlet is a life-sized Pokemon because it is the size of a Rowlet. Okay, in game, Rowlet are like 1 foot, roughly 1 foot tall. So like, uh, Rowlet. Yeah, let me look at the Pokedex. Okay, the Pokedex entry. Okay, yeah. Okay, Rowlet is roughly 1 foot tall. I can tell you that plush is 1 foot tall. Okay, that is a life-size Rowlet plush. Technically I do have a life-size Pokemon plush. Okay, you guys. Okay, you just clearly don't know your Pokemon. Okay, you clearly don't know your Pokemon lore. I think the Jigglypuff is too big. Like like the Jigglypuff that I have, Jigglypuff I think is a little bigger. Oh no, Jigglypuff is 1 foot and 8 inches tall. So that Jigglypuff is accurate size too. Okay, the Jigglypuff. Okay, you guys clearly don't. You guys clearly don't know your mons, bro. You don't know you guys don't make your Pokemon, bro. You guys don't. You guys don't make your Pokemon. You guys don't know your Pokemon, bro. You guys don't know. Okay. Arcanine's my favorite. I used to really like Arcanine. My favorite Pokemon is Chatot or Rowlet. I don't know. I like the bird Pokemon, okay, but not the ones that are like solid flying type. You know, I'm like, I don't know. The birds are funny. Um, yeah. So jealous of girls with straight hair. Curly hair is so much work. That is true. It is a lot of work, but it can also look good, you know. And straight hair isn't like it's. I still work too, just different kind. I think it's also too like most hair products are designed for people with straighter hair. That's just like how society is, which kind of sucks. But um, I lost all the progress on the book I'm writing because my computer crashed. Oh, that sucks. That stinks. Okay, that's rough. Um Sydney, thank you for the heart me. Thank you very much. Thank you for the heart me. I'm very ungrateful. I'm very grateful for my hair. It's a lot of upkeep though. Yeah, I mean the longer your hair is, the more hair you have, the more you have to upkeep it. Um yeah. I loved Pokemon back in the day. I still love Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know if Pokemon could do anything to me. Like I don't know. Even with the like the awful fucking games the Pokemon Company has released in the past couple of years, I don't know. I still love Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know if Pokemon could do anything that would make me be like, yeah, I can't play this no more. You know. Like I don't think they could like I don't think they could turn me away, you know? I don't think they could do anything that would make me like be like, yeah, no, I'm done with Pokemon. I just like I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a section of the Pokemon fan base that's so annoying. Like I love Pokemon, but there's like people who are constantly like, why can't the Pokemon Company do this and this? And it's like, okay, bro, just shut up. If you don't want to play Pokemon anymore, if you don't like the new stuff, you don't have to play. Like, no one is. forcing you to play it or enjoy it. Like if you don't enjoy it anymore. It's kind of wild how much on the internet there are people who just make like whole entire internet careers off of just whining and complaining about stuff. It's like if you don't like something like media wise, why complain about it? Like I'm sorry, why engage with it? Like there's like a whole section of like YouTubers who will talk about games that they hate. Okay, they'll be like, "Oh, this game is woke. This game has women in it." It's like, okay, then if you don't want that, you don't have to play it. Like no one, no one's making you play it. You know. Um, but yeah, Pokemon and Nintendo fans are just as annoying as Disney adults. Yeah. And as greedy as EA, I'm tired of pretending like they're not. Yeah, I mean, is Pokemon the best company? I think also too Pokemon and Game Freak, like Pokemon Game Freak, the company that makes the Pokemon games, has very much been like a medium-sized game company for a long time. Like they don't have the amount of employees that like something like other major game studios who make way less money than them have, you know? Uh, I don't see the problem with woke games. That's just wild. Yeah. It's also, it's like it's not a problem. Like, if you don't want to, like, I don't know why people are upset about a woman being in a video game. Or, like, especially when a game ever, like, takes place or is, like, any sort of historical fiction. I hate the thing that I hate the anti woke grifters that they do the most is they do like whenever a TV show or movie or video game takes place in like a historical setting and is like historical fiction, they will whine and cry that it's not historical accuracy, but they don't even know what historical accuracy is. Like like I forget the one game that they were whining about recently, but it was just like it was like a took place in like medieval France, and there was like a woman soldier, and they were like, women weren't doing that, but yes they were, dude. Have you not read Joan of Arc? Okay, or have you not heard of Joan of Arc? Like what are you talking about? Women also too like historically women were a part of the war efforts in medieval times, okay? Who do you think was cooking the food at the camps? Who was doing the laundry for the soldiers at the camp? Like, come on, dude. Like they don't even know anything about history, okay? And then they claim, "Oh, it's not historically accurate." It's also too, it's a game. Who cares? Like I remember like also thank you Doozy for the follow. Like I love the Battlefield games. And I remember when Battlefield 5 got revealed and people were whining about Battlefield 5. Okay, they were like, I can't believe they put a woman in Battlefield 5. It's like, but they were never whining about women in Battlefield 1. It's like, bro, shut up. You're literally so annoying. Like, if you don't want to play it, you don't have to play it. Okay? Um, yeah. Yeah. Welcome in, first time chatter. How are you? I don't have like a bot that has like the Discord link. If you want the Discord is like under the channel info. Um I remember seeing a tweet about someone being mad about Arthur Morgan wasn't racist in Red Dead 2. Yeah, that's just like okay, cool. It's also too it's historical fantasy too. It's like not everything needs to be historically accurate. Like sometimes it's in service of like telling an interesting story. But yeah. Yeah. Um Asuka or Rey? Vibe-wise, not waifu-wise. I don't know who Rey is. Um, but want to hop on a Discord call real quick. Hey, I don't know if you know this dude, but I'm kind of live right now. Yeah, I'm kind of live. Uh, what do you think about I don't even know what that. Ugh, I have like a hair in my mouth. Hold that. Okay, I think I got the hair. I don't know. Welcome, first time chatter. Welcome, Bizarre Nick. Okay, why does this hair keep coming into my mouth? Okay, I finally got it. Finally got it. But today is Friday. Well, it's still Thursday for me. It's still Thursday. Have you seen Project Hail Mary yet? I have not. I'd like to. I'm just like, I don't want to spend money in the theater right now. Like I have things to buy like food. So, um, also welcome staff FTP for welcome in first time chatter. Why am I getting mogged by a woman? Yeah, that's rough. It's okay, bro. Women are hot, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Dang, lots of new chatters in here. First time chatters. Holy, oh my god, bro. I have like a hair that keeps coming back into my mouth. Hairball Pappy exposed. Ugh, dude. Um, People are like everything is woke. Star Wars sucks now. That is crazy. It is always funny to me when people complain about Star Wars being woke, as if Star Wars hasn't been woke since. Like Star Wars is about a group of rebels overthrowing a galactic empire who believes in human supremacy. Like, I mean, come on, that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like, dog, what the fuck? Um, Doozy called you a slur. Oh, well. It was probably in my Discord, I assume. That's cool. Um, you don't know what woke is. Star Wars was never woke. What about Star Wars is not woke, though? Okay, because Star Wars is literally. Okay, let me lay this out for you. Okay, Star Wars is a movie. Okay, about a rebel alliance overthrowing. Okay, an empire who believes in human supremacy. Okay, an authoritarian government. Okay, also not to mention that isn't woke. What do you mean? Okay, I think you have a different definition of woke. Okay, also, Princess Leia, okay, a woman, okay, is pretty much like leading, partly in charge of leading the rebellion. Okay, woman in charge, bro. Okay, a group of rebels overthrowing a authoritarian government. Okay, I don't think you know what woke actually means. Okay, woke was a term that was coined as being aware of social injustices, okay? George Lucas originally wrote Star Wars because he saw the injustice that was taking place in Vietnam and the way the US imperial the way the US imperial core was acting on other nations, okay? He designed the rebels off of the Viet Cong. Like, what do you mean it's not woke, dude? Literally one of the main characters in Star Wars, a movie that takes place in the 70s by the way, is a black man. Lando Calrissian, like, he literally helps fund the Rebel Alliance, dude. Like, Star Wars is woke, dog. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Star Wars isn't woke, bro. I don't think you watched Star Wars. And then the whole prequel trilogy, okay, is pretty much about a boy getting indoctrinated into a religious cult and falling down an authoritarian right-wing pipeline guided by a mentor figure who warps his view of the world into a hateful, spiteful view of the world. Okay, dog. That, bro. Like, that's Star Wars is literally woke, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Learn about George Lucas as a person. Okay, learn about why he wrote Star Wars. Okay, learn about directorial authorial intent. Okay. um MAGA people always do mental gymnastics to justify your hate. Yeah. And like, too, like, woke isn't just a term. Woke just wasn't a term at the time. That's why it's not being labeled as woke, but it is woke. Yeah. Woke is when you inject yourself with ideological views at the expense of a story. That's that's not what woke is, though. Also, too, by your definition, Star Wars is woke. Okay, you said Star Wars isn't woke, okay? Because woke is when, okay, you inject your ideological views into the story at the expense of the story. Okay? George Lucas was anti-American. Like, George Lucas does not like the American government. Okay, the sequels, okay, the main trilogy and the prequels are very much him criticizing the American government. Okay, he is injecting his ideology into it. Okay, he is, by making the first three Star Wars movies, he's saying that the rebels, okay, people like the Viet Cong, people like 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 uh yeah, that they are fighting the good fight. Okay, not only that, okay, the prequels he's talking about, okay, the prequels are about executive overreach. Okay, he made that at a time when George Bush came into power, okay, after using 9/11 to gain more executive power, and how things like Citizens United and other things that Congress passed gave George Bush more executive power, which led to the area we're in today. Okay? He used war. George Bush used war. George Bush and Dick Cheney used war to gain more power, just like how Palpatine does in the movie. I swear to God, you have. Oh my God, bro. Right wingers have no media literacy, dude. Using real events to influence the story is not the same. That's injecting. Okay, George Lucas is taking a stance, okay, against the US by making Star Wars, okay? In interviews he talks about this, okay? Literally, bro, I don't think you watched the movies. I don't think you. Sure, it is space magic, it's sci-fi, it's fantasy, okay? But George Lucas takes inspirations from our worlds and injects his ideology into the work. By your definition, that is what woke is. That means that's woke. Also, like I mentioned, okay, Star Wars is very leftist, okay? It's very, very woke in the actual term of, like, being aware of political injustices. Star Wars is all about political injustices. The whole thing is called Star Wars. It's about how the state abuses violence and how people use war to gain more power and money. Uh, uh, yes, right. Yes, writing a story. But isn't the same as making queer characters the sake of a checkbox. Bro, that's not that's not what woke is. Also, again, okay, Lando Calrissian, okay, one of the main characters in Star Wars, okay, is very influential figure in the rebellion, okay, and in the Star Wars movies, okay. George Lucas casted a black actor in the 70s. Or was it that was the fifth one in the 80s, okay? But in that time period, when not many black actors were being casted, okay? Yeah, I literally, I just, um, Pappy read the last comment and explained it perfectly. Yeah, yeah. Trump is literally Palpatine. I mean, Palpatine was more so written off of like George Bush and Dick Cheney, um, and just like, but yes, early 80s. But yeah, yeah, it was. He was literally. I mean, George Lucas at the time, like if if Star Wars, who is Dick Cheney? Dick Cheney was was George Bush's vice president. Uh, he's the guy who made us invade Iraq. Well, not that I mean George Bush like made us invade Iraq, but like he was the one who said, "Hey Bush, we need some. We need. I need to get some. I need to get some money to my oil buddies." So yeah, like his name is Dick. Yes, his name is Dick Cheney. It's spelled like D-I. Yeah, people. Dick is a name. You know it is. Also, thank you, Jack, for the rose. His first name fits him well. Yes. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. What a name. Yeah. 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 Rose for the pretty lady. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Um, yeah. Why is it like stuck? Why's my mouse stuck? Yeah. Um, yeah. Love your hair. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Um, yeah. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Off topic, but you are pretty. Thank you. The internet ruined nerd culture. I don't know. I think there were weird aspects of nerd culture that were always there. I think I think the internet just gave those nerds louder voices. Cuz like I think a lot of people talk about the internet as like radicalizing people, but I think those radical voices and radical ideas were already there. The internet just gave those people a microphone, you know? Um, are you single? Am I single? I don't know. Who knows? Um, ask your mom. I don't know. Me and your mom are kind of going through a rough patch right now. It's kind of like in a scenario. Am I straight? I'm not like a line, so no. kind of like kind of like a human shape. You know, I'm not like straight. Soaking is not a myth, like what Mormons do, like the Mormon kind of stuff. Like, are we talking about that soaking? Because if so, that's pretty cool. Also, TikTok. I'm gonna continue streaming over on Twitch. Okay, so if you want to continue watching the stream, okay, go over to my Twitch chat. Link is in the bio, or you can type in Pappy the First, PAPPYTHEE1ST, and you'll end up at my Twitch stream. All right, bye bye Twitch, or bye bye TikTok, not Twitch. Okay, not you guys, not you guys. Okay, not you guys, not you guys. Okay, Twitch. I'm guessing 136. Lower. Lower. 84 cents! Holy fucking shit, bro. Holy shit. I stream and I'm not ending stream. It's just TikTok Tuesday. I can't do TikTok Tuesday. I think the internet can realize that the past echo chambers were severe because of lack of information. Yeah. I think also too there are periods of radicalization throughout history, and I mean uh 84 she's rich, yeah. Yeah, here representing that one viewer from YouTube. Yeah, you are the one YouTube viewer. Um which is funny because YouTube I'm gonna have to say goodbye to y'all too, okay? Because I'm about to do TikTok Tuesday, which means we're about to watch TikToks, okay? And I can't watch them on YouTube because the audio always gets me in trouble. So, if you want to continue watching the stream, my YouTube viewers, go over to Twitch, okay? The link is in the description. Also, like I told TikTok, it's Pappy the First. Let me give you guys a stream link because that's a little bit easier. That's a little tidbit easier. Actually, not. Yeah. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Tidbit okay, easier. Here we go. Actually, not. Yeah. Give me. All right. Okay. Okay. So if you want to continue watching the stream, YouTube, go to that link right there. Okay. I'm pinning the message. Okay. But okay. Welcome TikTokers and YouTubers. Yes. We're welcoming them all into the best chat. Okay. Also, thank you, Tofu, for the follow. I missed that like 13 minutes ago. I was on my Star Wars rant. Okay.